Inside Demon Athletics, where you can hear what goes on behind the scenes from an athlete's perspective. This week, women's soccer won the conference championship. You will hear from a member of the team next week after they wrap up their final conference game against Nichols. Demon football lost 41-14 to the Lamar Cardinals this past Saturday, and volleyball lost to Lamar on Thursday and Stephen F. Austin on Saturday. Both teams have had a rough season, but continue to fight each and every day. This week, I'll be talking with Liliana Wood from Lady Demon Cross Country. She's a junior from Oak Ridge, Louisiana. She has represented NSU well at each of their meets this year. Let's hear how she has found success and what she hopes to accomplish at the Southland Conference Championship meet this Friday. Before we get into what we have accomplished this season, can you explain when and how your running career began?
So it really started maybe in junior high. I only ran 1 year in 7th grade. I was more basketball focused, but I started getting more interested in running around my junior year of high school. So that's when I started back in track, and I realized that, hey, I'm pretty good at running. So I kind of kept going with that, ended up quitting basketball my senior year of high school, and that's when I really got serious about it, and now we're here.
Do you ever regret quitting basketball?
No. I honestly thought I was going to go to college for basketball rather than running, but then just having a bad coach and some bad experiences, I kind of realized that my motivation was lost, and I started pouring more of that into track. So I think it all worked out for the best. I'm here now, and I enjoy what I do.
That's good. Also, most people don't know how much work goes into being a great runner. Can you explain what a week of training looks like for you?
Okay, well, I would say a light week is probably about 50 miles a week. This past week, I ran just under 53. I double. Well, it was in a meet week, so I double Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Tuesday, Fridays are usually my workout days, and then I do an easy run in the afternoons. But I get no days off. I run 7 days a week, recovery runs, easy runs, workouts, no matter what it is. We put in a lot of work. We run a lot. Yeah.
What does an easy run look like? Because I'm sure most people probably wouldn't consider it
Well,
easy.
yeah, what we call easy runs are usually keeping the heart rate pretty low. Anywhere, in the afternoon, they're pretty easy, 20, 30-minute runs. Some people may think that's crazy. I tell sprinter teammates, what, 20 minutes? But and on Wednesdays and Saturdays, the days I don't double, it can be pretty long, maybe 70 minutes, 45 minutes, but it's super light. I go really slow, trying to keep my heart rate down, and it's really just kind of like a recovery to flush out the legs.
So you've been at NSU for 3 years now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you started your college career with about a 27-minute and 44-second 6K. And then this year you PR'd at the same race that you got that time at with a 24-minute and 28-second 6K. How were you able to cut 3 minutes off your 6K time?
Ooh, I'm kind of embarrassed right now, but well, my freshman year was my first time ever running cross country, and like I said, I didn't have many years of experience in track. And in high school, we weren't very distance focused, and I did a lot of speed. So coming into cross country, running from probably no more than 3 miles in high school to running 10 in one time was kind of crazy. But I definitely think I switched my training plan with I have a new coach this semester, and I think being fully healthy, because coming in freshman year, I was injured in the summer, so I couldn't train. And then last year I got injured during the season, and I was out for about 6 months. So having a full summer of training and then switching my training plan to something that is more suitable for me definitely helped a lot. I think I've improved more in this month and a half to 2 months than I have in the first 2 years I was here.
Wow. So obviously you have to push through some hard workouts during your career to make these improvements. How do you push yourself through a hard workout or run? Is there a song or anything that you look to?
It really just depends. I personally say I make it through the power of friendship, because being at practice and then hearing teammates push me through the last rep and just motivate me. It's definitely better when you have people around you pushing, and sometimes blast the speaker on. I like to say my personal go-to song Headlines by Drake. I don't know, sometimes that just gets me hyped, but yeah, power of friendship for sure, a hype song, anything that'll get you through.
And then how do you prepare for each race? I know cross country is different than most sports. What does a warm-up look like for you?
Well, I really start obviously the day before, making sure I try to drink a gallon of water a day, and so making sure I'm hydrated, electrolytes. I always have a pre-meet meal. I do broccoli and chicken Alfredo the night before.
That's
Try to
good.
get a
Carb load.
Oh yeah, carb load before. It really just depends. For this meet, I'll probably wake up at like 6:30. My race is at 8:30, maybe a little earlier. Try to get some good food in, carbs, and try to hydrate and get electrolytes in before. But do some dynamic stretching, warm up, maybe like a 2 mile warm up or whatever, and a little more stretching, and kind of just wait until race time.
Nice. So this Friday, October 31st, is the Southland Conference Championships. How do you feel about racing on Halloween?
I'm excited. I'm definitely glad that it's at home, so we don't have to travel on Halloween. So, can still celebrate Halloween
Yeah.
and not have to worry about any of that other thing. But I'm excited. I'm hoping a lot of people will show up, and maybe some people will be in costume. That'll be fun to see.
A little
Our last
motivator.
meet, there were people dressed up as a Lorax, so that was pretty fun. I'm excited. I think no matter what the date was, I'm ready, and I'm ready to take it on.
You kind of mentioned that it's a home meet in Natchitoches, so do you think that gives you and your teammates like an advantage, or?
Oh yeah, we practice on that course almost every day. I probably do run it every day. So it's definitely exciting. This is our first, well, besides our meet in September, these are our first home meets that I've had since being in here. So I think that it'll definitely give us an advantage. We know the course, and hopefully more people will show up and support us.
So you've led your team in basically every meet this season. What are your goals for this meet?
I say the 24 flat or better. I'm really hoping for sub 24. Last meet I ran a 24:28, and it was kind of like a benchmark. Like I said previously, I was injured last season, so I kind of just didn't know where I was at. It was kind of just seeing where I was at, and it was a rolling hills for most of the course. So I think having a flat course and having that adrenaline from being home, I can definitely PR. I've had a lot of huge PRs this season, so I think 28 seconds doesn't seem too far out of reach.
I like it. Dream big. Finally, I like to end with a fun question. In honor of Halloween, what is your favorite and least favorite candy?
Least favorite, licorice, like black
Agreed.
licorice. I don't really like candy corn either, but it's not the worst how people say it is. My favorite candy, I don't know if this counts. It's not really Halloween thing, but I eat a fruit roll up like every single day.
That's candy, yeah. Nice. All right. Thank you so much and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Next week in Demon Athletics, women's soccer will head to Beaumont, Texas for the conference tournament, where they will look to become not only conference champions, but tournament champs as well. Football plays McNeese State on Saturday, November 1st at 1 p.m. in Lake Charles. Volleyball will take on Houston in Houston on Saturday, November 1st, and will be back home Thursday, November 6th to play East Texas A&M at 6:30 p.m. Tune in next week to hear from a Lady Demon soccer player about their journey to becoming champions and what they strive to do in tournament play. And as always, Fork 'em Demons.